everybody doing today? Well, I've been playing around with the ECX Temper Generation 2 here, and I come up with a few more cheap mods you can do to it to help perform and make the performance a little bit better and the experience a little bit better. One of them is these little tiny body clips here. You can barely get a hold of them, especially if you got big fat fingers like mine. And they have these little tiny clips, so I take just a regular wire tie, a cable tie, and I pass it through, pull it tight, and just like one of these small ones here. And then I just trim off the end, and that way you can grab a hold of them. Makes it a whole lot easier to get a hold of those little things. And then one of the other things I've done to add a little bit of weight to it and lower the center of gravity a little. These are just self-stick airplane weights. You can get them at the hobby shop. You peel and stick them anywhere. And so I got two behind the servo and two up under the servo mount, there and there. And that added, I think I put, that's 1 ounce, for four of those equal 1 ounce I think on these ones. So that added an extra ounce to the front end. And the other thing I'm doing, I've gone out and got some of this solder, and this is really heavy stuff. And I've done this to some of my other vehicles. I figured it'll probably help with this one too. You just pop these beadlock rims apart. I'll show you on the reassembly. It's not very hard at all. But I cut off 2 equal lengths. Untangled there. What I do with that is just start wrapping it around the rim. It doesn't have to be perfect. These are rock crawlers, so you don't have to really worry about them being balanced that much for like high speed. Once we get this wrapped around and in place, this adds quite a bit of weight to these front tires. And that's going to also help with the center of gravity and getting traction when climbing. Now you can buy a roll that I got that from the Hobby Lobby, so it's probably a little bit more expensive than what you could get at like just a cheap hardware store. I think this roll was $14.99, and it's enough to probably do, I'm guessing, probably around six tires or so. So that'd be, that's not too bad for taking care of 3 of your crawlers. And that adds quite a bit of weight to it here. And what I like to do after that is I'll take either electrical tape or medical tape, or sometimes I just use like E6000 or shoe glue and just put a little over there just to kind of keep it in the area. But honestly, it's not going to go anywhere. You put this foam back in the tire and you're going to be pretty good to go on that. I'll throw a little tape around it just to be on the safe side. I took these apart. I had to drain all the water out of the foam. It was still full of water from my river adventure. That just sets down a little channel there. They seem to line themselves back up pretty easily too. That's pretty nice these things came with a beadlock tire. The Generation 1, I don't know if anybody owned it or not, but these were the wheels and tires you got from it, and they are a lot harder plastic. But you know, at least they were a beadlock too, but they were really hard and the tread wasn't very good on them. Those were the originals off the Gen 1. I like these. These are a lot better tires. I'm actually thinking about ordering a set of these to go on my Gen 1. That's all there is to it, and there's quite a bit more weight to that tire. Now, that's just a few cheap things you can do that won't cost you very much money at all. Now, if you'd like to see some other neat free mods or next to free mods, go over to Shin RC and check out some of the stuff Steve Shin's been doing. He'll show you how to bend this front bar, which I have not done yet. How to bend that and extend that a little bit. That way you get a little bit further steering. You can see how that rubs right there against the pumpkin. He'll show you how to get a little bit more clearance, a little bit more steering out of that. Well, I'll take her out and see if I can get a run video for you guys. So hopefully that'll be up tomorrow or the next day or so. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the free mod ideas. Thanks.